Today I carry my husband in my heart. I carry him because life has shown me in ways too subtle and too sharp to ignore. The moments we have are finite, fragile, completely unpredictable. Grief and loss don't arrive in one uniform way. Sometimes it's quiet, a missed smile, a fading memory. Sometimes it's sudden, drastic, a wave that knocks the air out of you. Sometimes it's someone else's illness or loss that reflects back to us the fragility of our own existence. And yet, all of life seems to do, if we are willing to pay attention, is to make us more humble, to teach us, softly or harshly, that we are temporary, that the fabric of our lives is stitched with impermanence, uncertainty, and connection to others in ways we rarely fully recognize. And still, most of the time, we're walking around assuming otherwise. We pretend that life is endless, that grief and death are distant abstracts, until it happens to us. In the meantime, we distract ourselves with work, screens, errands, routines. In doing so, we miss the subtle nudges, the patterns that could teach us something profound about what it means to be alive. If we turned toward these moments, if we allowed ourselves to witness them fully, they could soften us, guide us, even transform us. We might speak more openly about the full nature of life, not as a lesson from a book or a scene from a movie, but as an everyday conversation, a thread woven into the ordinary, into meals, into coffee breaks, into the pauses between tasks. Imagine a culture where we could talk about this, death, illness, grief, impermanence, as naturally as we discuss the weather or plans for tomorrow, where everyone, from the youngest to the oldest, recognize that our time is both fleeting and sacred. That recognition itself could shift how we treat each other, how we love, how we forgive, how we pause. I carry my husband in my heart today, and in that carrying, I'm reminded of all the ways loss appears, the visible, the invisible, the sudden, the creeping. And I notice how these experiences connect us. They remind us that no one is truly separate, that we're part of a whole that is fragile and beautiful, terrifying and miraculous. It's scary, it's raw, and yet if we can acknowledge it, even for a moment, we're stepping into the fullness of life. Grief is not something to avoid, and death is not something to push away. They're teachers, mirrors, guides. And when we face them, when we sit with them, we find a kind of presence, a depth, a humility that nothing else can teach. So today, I invite you to notice the patterns, to allow yourself to feel what you've avoided, to carry those you love in your heart even before you have to speak openly, quietly, bravely about the reality of being alive and knowing we are temporary. Breathe, look around, see the small gestures of connection, the fleeting moments of love, the ordinary miracles in a day. Let them remind you and remind others that life in all its beauty and unpredictability is here to be witnessed fully, consciously, with care. If we do this together, if we let ourselves recognize the fabric connecting all of us, we may shift the world around us. Not by denying loss or hurrying grief, not by fearing it, but by honoring it, carrying it, and being present. And in that presence, humble, human, and fully awake, we can find what it means to live, to grieve, to love, and to be here now, together.